Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tai Tonwe Mohammed. This voice note is for UAAG and Ken Wakama. First of all, I want to pray for Ken Wakama. I pray that God give Ken Wakama the good heart to do his work as an apostle. I pray that God see Wakama as his chosen apostle. I pray that God Almighty makes Wakama a good representative of his words that are in the Bible. I pray that Wakama be the person that breaks the wall of poverty in Nigeria. I pray that God Almighty should assist Wakama in the right direction towards disbursement. And I pray that God makes Wakama succeed in his struggle to eradicate poverty from Nigeria. May all these prayer and requests that I make to God Almighty be answered and fulfilled on Ken Wakama and all his companions, all his subordinates that are working for him. I pray that all have requested for him from God should materialize in the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. I have been hearing from a lot of people who are antagonizing most grand handlers who hardly or who were of the opinion that some grand handlers do not have any money to disburse. These people, I am not going to call them an antagonist because their argument turns out to be true. Because those handlers in those times who were building their chest that they can disburse their money could not be able to clear themselves by proving this antagonist wrong. Instead, those grand handlers were busy looking for titles, looking for people's money, looking for how to live a flamboyant life, looking for luscious houses to build, looking for fame and power. This is what they spend our money to quest for. But thank God for UAAG. Thank God for Ken Wakama, whom the hands of God brought into the picture to salvage the situation, to clean the tears of the common people in Nigeria. I pray that Ken Wakama do not end like those liars who call themselves or who are holding godly title as grand handlers in their church in this grand community. Ken Wakama, may God Almighty bless you. May He give you the power, the wisdom to handle this decision that God has given you. You have to prove it to the world, to Nigeria, and to the grand community that you are an apostle appointed by God Almighty. You are not a self-appointed apostle of God. You are a godly appointed person, apostle. So I urge you to please apostolize your position by way of putting smiles in the face of the poor people, the destitute, that try their best possible to subscribe to grants. They've almost lost their hope that everything is gone. Met some grand handlers who came up to say they want to break the walls of poverty. They ended up by building the walls of poverty more again. Thank God for bringing you into the picture, Ken Wakama, to save and to give hope to at least the less privileges in the grant community that is involved in this grant business through subscription. May God Almighty bless you with this. If you are able to do this, Ken Wakama, at least I think you have given people a little bit facelifting, which that is what God Almighty, whom you said you are worshiping, wants. And may God bless you and your family. May God give you the wisdom, the strength to carry on with this project. I want you mostly to prove it to the grand community, to Nigeria, and to the world at large that you are the real person with a godly hammer in his hand to break the walls of poverty in Nigeria. May God bless you. You are a fine man, a God appointed apostle. Don't prove us wrong, Ken Wakama. Don't prove us wrong. A lot of time has been bought by UAG from us. Disbursement will kick up. Disbursement will kick up last week, uh, late last week, this week, and so on. All these we see as an antics, but I want to believe that you are not buying time to deceive the people. You are only buying time to make up with the people. So don't prove us wrong that you are not a God appointed apostle, because many other grand handlers who call themselves bishop and so on have proven to us that they are all self-appointed. They are all self-appointed men of God. They did not. God did not call them, but it is hunger that called them. Uh, don't follow that path. All of us have our own bad side, but putting a whole lot of people into anguish, put a lot of people into problems by way of setting them to debt, setting them or disintegrating their marital stance or marital life, husband and wife disintegrated, home shattered, people becomes indebted, people were driven out from the apartment due to the inability for them to pay their rent. All people die out of thoughts. A lot of people have died, and all these wicked hand-grab handlers could not show any remorse. Instead of them to come out to tell the people that they don't have money to disburse, they keep wallowing in their evil sin, even collecting more money from people. This is absurd. This is absurd. So Ken Wakama, may God bless you as you do the right thing. Do the right thing, and God will bless you and your family. Thank you very much, Ken Wakama, and bye-bye.